Good evening, good evening. How are you this evening? We are here tonight to find out some important information, and I would like to first introduce my sister, Katrina Baskerville. She is a mother of two boys and four grandkids, four, three girls and one boy. So let's see if her computer is working properly now. Katrina?
Hello, how is everybody tonight? Well, we have some exciting information for you, and thank you so much, Marva, for that introduction. She is a great woman. She loves travel. She worked a traditional job for over 30 years and she retired, and now she's actually having fun. So, thank you, Marva, so much. I truly appreciate that. Now, I'm very new here, so I am going to move out of the way. And I would like to bring to you our presenter. She is an awesome, awesome leader. She loves to have fun. She actually hasn't worked a traditional job since 2004. That tells you she has been in this business for a long time. She knows 100% of the information. She is my great mentor, and I'm going to have her share the information with you. Please meet Miss Boomy Moore.
Hello, Katrina. Thank you so much for that introduction. And I'm excited to be here this evening as we get ready to share this information for you and for your sister Marva. You know, I always say that amateurs join businesses, but professionals launch them. So, congratulations on, I believe this is your second business launch. And so, for all of the guests seeing this, whether you are live or whether you are seeing this on a recording, I promise you, these next 35 or 40 minutes, do me a favor, like lean in, turn off all distractions. In fact, for all the people who are here, go ahead and turn off your cameras. Make sure that you're paying attention. Police that mute button. We want to make sure that everyone stays muted out so that we don't have any distractions, no writing on the screen, and all those things. Because I promise you, if you're like me, and you hear this information and you understand it, it's going to check all the boxes. You will see no downsides. And in fact, you are going to be so super excited that this came across your desk, that Marva and Katrina thought enough about you to share this with you. And if you're seeing this by chance from someone else, it doesn't matter who shared it with you. Just know they have done you an awesome, awesome favor. So I'm going to jump right into this and kind of talk to you all and tell you all my story as I go ahead and share my screen because we all have a story. Guess you are just like me. 15 months ago, I knew nothing about Trevorium. I was in Dubai, minding my own business, doing my cryptocurrency thing like I like to do. Except I was going through a little bit of uncomfortability. You see, as Katrina said, I have not worked a job since 2004. Thank God, right? I tell people I'm psychologically unemployable. So I haven't worked a job since 2004. I've been able to make a six-figure income from the comfort of my own home and help other people to do the same. And I'd love to help you as well. And so I was feeling like, man, this cryptocurrency thing is like I was selling something called nodes. It felt like a job. It was starting to feel icky. And I prayed for residual income. Now, I knew the feeling of residual income because I had had it for many years. 20 or 25,000 a month, whether I got out of bed or not. But I had some business shifts. You know, things can happen in business. I had some business shifts and I wasn't experiencing that. But I know the feeling of it. I know the feeling of big money while you're sleeping. And so I wanted it back. So for those of you who know about residual income, you know it's like it gives you that low stress feeling. It gives you that feeling of, yes, thank you, Lord, whether I get out of bed or not, I got the money, it's coming in. And so I prayed for that. And I'm like, Lord, I need the opportunity quickly. Well, thank God that when we call on him, he answers. Within 48 hours, ladies and gentlemen, I was in my hotel lobby. And there was a young lady, and she was telling me how she had traveled to Dubai for $1, Cabo, Mexico for $9. Now, I know you think those prices are unbelievable. I was just thinking, like, how are you doing that? Because I know I spent multiple thousands to vacation here in Dubai. Like, how are you spending $1? Are you serious? Well, she asked me to take a look at the video on the way home. A video very similar to what I'm about to share with you. And I'm telling you, it just made sense. I was like, if this information is true, oh, I want to be a part of this. If this is true, I will be really, really excited about living this type of lifestyle. And if this is true, I'll be excited about the money potential. So I got home, ran upstairs to YouTube. I leaned in to the compensation, and that sealed the deal. What I saw, because remember, I was looking for the money while I sleep, what I saw was small team, big check. So if you are here tonight, if you're watching this video and you're like the rest of the world and you could use another stream of income without having to get another job, that's probably us. Raise your hand, raise two hands, because that's most of the world. We want more money, but we don't want to have to get another job. Well, we're going to tell you tonight about an opportunity called Travorium. Think travel, think emporium, put it together. You have Travorium. Now, our tagline is what you see here on the screen. Travel more, travel for better, and travel for what? Say less. Travel for less. We call it the Better Life Company. Any company that is making the big promises that Travorium is making, they better be able to fulfill those promises. Well, in the last 15 months, since I said yes to this opportunity, this company has absolutely done everything that it says that it would do and absolutely focus. Welcome to what is going to be your better life. And so when I ran upstairs and I looked at the compensation and it just made sense, I looked at my business partner. I said, is there any reason we shouldn't do this? He said, none at all. And so that was October the 28th of 2024. So just like you, looked at the information and it made sense. So I said yes. And we're telling you, we hope you see an opportunity for yourself here tonight and that you say yes as well. But I was in Travorium, but I knew, all right, if I want this thing to pay me big, if I want to travel the beaches of the world while making money while I sleep, well, then I really got to get Travorium in me. So there was a leadership conference coming up in February, and I said, I got to get there. I want to meet the owner. There are so many companies and scams and Ponzi's out here today, people losing money. I got to make sure that this thing is real, that this is solid, that if I put out my efforts, it's going to pay me. Because you want to make sure that if you believe in something and you share it, you want to know that it's going to pay you back dividends. So I went to Orlando, and this couple right here, David and Adela Hart, I got to meet them. They're the owners. Let me tell you, their heart is good as gold. I love the mission and the vision of this couple. They're here to help millions of people like you around the world, but on so many different continents to actually save money on travel. But not just travel, every way that we do life. We're talking about helping millions of people to travel at a discount. So, what we're doing here tonight, guys, we're introducing you to a company that's doing things in travel. I promise you, it's never been done before. You're going to see some prices and you're going to be like, what? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Every single thing that we're telling you here tonight is not like, oh, we think this is going to happen, or they're just telling us. I mean, we've booked the trips, we've been on the excursions, we've gotten the savings. And so I'm speaking to you from my heart because this is the real deal. You're going to hear from some other people tonight, not just me, who are actually living out what you're going to see here on the screen. And so I love the fact that, wow, the company was strong. We're talking about debt free, having major relationships with major hotelers, that these hotelers are loving this company, wanting it to continue to represent them. We're letting people know in over 80 different countries about this opportunity, doing business in over 3 different continents. And one thing I love, they've never been late, not once, y'all, on getting its brand partners paid on time, every time, for almost 14 years. So I was excited about all that. Got to meet these people, got to feel the energy. I was like, yeah, this is the kind of company I can get behind. But being an entrepreneur, I've been an entrepreneur for now over, oh my goodness, what, 30, 35 years or something like that. I never made money from the travel industry. Now, believe me, I didn't spend a lot of money on travel, but I never monetized it. And think about this, travel is that one thing that almost everybody in the world loves to do. Now, if you're here tonight or if you're watching the video and you're like, you know what, I like to travel, but I don't get to travel much, or I don't travel at all. Most times it's either for one or two reasons. One is typically because you don't have the money. Well, the information we're going to give you tonight is going to solve that problem. You will be able to afford it. So after the night, you're going to be like, oh, I'm booking that trip. And every once in a while, some people have stopped dreaming. And so you see where it says it's the business of dreams. Now, I don't know what category you're in, but y'all, I want you tonight to start dreaming again. I want tonight to inspire you, because most times if people don't want to go anywhere, if they don't want to see anything, that's really not the reality. The reality is that they don't believe they can. They don't see a way to. And so after tonight, you're going to see it clearly. I mean, the light bulb is going to come on. You're going to get excited and you're going to be like, you know what? I deserve this. I deserve a vacation. I deserve to not just have a vacation every couple of years, but how about one every 6 months? We're going to show you how to do that. We want you to love on yourself. We want you to practice self love through getting out and seeing the world. And it doesn't even have to be just always getting on the plane. I took a staycation that you'll hear about 40 minutes down the road. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for this membership. And if you get into the side where you're like, man, I'm saving this money, thousands of dollars back into my pocket, guess what you're going to want to do? Say, tell somebody. It's just like, ladies, when we go to DSW and we see that good shoe sale, and before we get out the store, we calling our friend, girl, you better come down to DSW and get these shoes. Like, it's easy to explain. It's fun to do. And if you look up here in the left-hand corner, let's talk about what Warren Buffett said. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you are sleeping, you are going to work until you die. Y'all, that's most people's life, doing that 40-40 plan, working on a job that most times they really don't like, where they're working just hard enough to keep from getting fired. Your boss is paying you just enough to keep you from quitting. Like, oh, life is so much more than that. Like, we have found a better way. You deserve the better way. We're showing you this opportunity here tonight. So, whether it's staying at 5-star places for 2-star prices, would you like that, ladies and gentlemen? What if you could get below travel agent rates? We're going to show you how to do that. Saving on cruises like Mo did, saved $500 off of his cruise. We have Pastor Harry who just saved $500 on a car rental, money back into his pocket. Anthony's family saved major at the theme parks. We've got tours and activities, and Raven saved tremendously on entertainment. She got a Beyonce ticket for just $85 while others were paying thousands, all because of this membership. So when you look at the website, it'll look like it's just about travel. It'll look like a travel club, but we're telling you, it's so much more than travel. So hold on to your seats because you are about to hear some testimonies on the so much more than travel part after I finish telling you some of the travel benefits. All right. So do you know what the most posted about thing is on social media? Well, we just talked about it. It is travel. And so the reason why you're going to be excited about this membership is because every single month you're going to get these valuable, what's called travel points. Now, all of us here tonight who are already a part of Travorium, we're at the platinum level. Remember the word platinum. This is where you want to be. You want nothing less. Why? Because it gives you the max amount of travel points. You're going to start collecting these every single month. And what they're going to do is going to allow you to take that bucket list vacation, putting your feet in the sand, laying back under the warm sun, or doing whatever it is you want to do, wherever it is you want to go, every 6 months. Again, if you're like, I ain't been nowhere, I ain't done nothing, all I did was go down 95 to visit grandma and them, y'all, up leveling your life now. We're talking about upgrading your lifestyle without breaking the bank. In fact, we're going to show you how to make this membership free, no money out of your pocket. But just think about this, because I want y'all to know. I want you to say, in fact, type in the chat, type I'm worth it, right? Because I want y'all to know you are worth all the goodness that we're bringing at you tonight. Type in this chat. I want to see who's typing it. Type I'm worth it, because yes, you are worth right now, after we get off this call, planning your bucket list vacation where you want to go 6 months from now. And then once you come back, I want you to start planning the next one for 6 months after that. Or if you want to travel even more, you can do that. We're going to show you how to get those below travel agent rates. And again, if you find something that is saving you money, we don't want you to be selfish. Start sharing it with people. You don't got to share it with a lot, but share it with enough so that your membership is of no cost to you. Why don't you let it come out of your profits instead of your pockets? We're going to show you that here tonight. So, literally, just imagine earning money from anywhere around the world 24/7. You know what I want to do? I'm about to get into this travel part, but I got to have one not travel testimony, one other than travel testimony to get us started tonight. Let me see who I'm going to call on. Daytria, I heard that you were here to share your testimony. If you want me to wait on you because I know you're in the car, you just let me know. Or do you want to go first? Because it's going to be either you or Mr. Jeff Trill. So you let me know,
I,
Daytria.
I can share now.
All right, we got
I'm still in
Daytria.
the car, but I'm at a stopping point.
Daytria Sims out of South Carolina. I see you posting on social media. I see all the savings, but the guests want to know, how are you saving with this lifestyle membership?
Yes, thank you so much, Boomy, for allowing me to share. Yes, this is Daytria Sims, and I'm here in South Carolina. And I joined this membership on January the 1st of 2025. And I'm absolutely loving this better. We call it the better lifestyle membership, the Amazon of lifestyle, because it's so much more than travel, like Boomy mentioned. And so I started saving with travel, but then I tapped into the auto insurance. I said, let me get us quote on my auto insurance like everybody else is doing and see what type of savings we could get. And for 3 vehicles, for me and my husband on the policy, it saved us $454.53 a month, which is a total savings of $5,454 a year. We could not believe it, that it put that much money back into our pockets. So pretty much the membership pays for itself. So it has its benefits. By having this membership, you can get a quote on your cell phone bill, and then so much more. I'm allowed some other people to save, but we've saved on trips. And I everybody was telling us to document everything. And just by documenting everything, I didn't realize, I thought it was like 8,500. It was over $10,000 that we saved in 2025 with this better lifestyle membership. So it's definitely the best lifestyle membership on this planet. I'm not a travel agent. I am a member and thankful for this better lifestyle membership. And I'm not sure if they played the song at the beginning, but whatever you think this is, it is definitely 1,000 times better. Thank you
Hey,
for allowing me to share, Boomy.
thank you so much for sharing. Oh my goodness. Do you hear that, guys? Like 5 figures, not like 5 figures, absolutely 5 figures in savings. That's money that would have been outside of her household, gone to some retailer somewhere, but now in her household for her family to enjoy. That's what we're talking about. So, guess if you're here tonight and you think somebody invited you here to get something from you, oh boy, are you not wrong. We are you wrong. You are here tonight to get everything to you. You've been invited here because we want to put more money in your pocket. That is what is happening for us. All right, guys, let's get into some of these travel savings. We're going to introduce you to what's called the better than travel agent rate, because we all stay at hotels sometimes, right? Well, now we're going to show you how to stay at hotels and save more than Expedia could ever save you more than booking.com and Orbitz and all the things. What you see here on this screen is a comparison. Let's say you want to go to Las Vegas and you choose Harris Hotel and Casino. On Expedia, that would be $293 a night. But for Travorium, in your Travorium platform, let's call this platform number one, over 2 million different hotels. Now you're saving over $200 a day. Why? The cost is only $15.46 a night, guys. This is real. I went to Las Vegas, extended my stay while I was there. Do you know 3 nights only cost $17? Are you kidding me? Nope, absolutely not. Money back into my pocket. I stayed at the Stratosphere. 3 nights on my hotel extension was only $17. Now, let's go out to the beautiful West Coast and stay in San Diego at the Fairmount Grand Del Mar. Now, this is like a very plush, luxurious property. 6 nights on Expedia. It's $5,000. But guess what people are doing? They're saying, hey, I'm worth it. I deserve it. All right, I'm going to book the trip. Yeah, I may have to pay 2 years on my credit cards, but I'm going to do it. Well, if only they had our better than travel agent rate booking engine. Look at this price, $1,900. Boy, if you saw this price, if you pay $5,000, it's off of $1,900, you would be mad as I don't know what. Like, what? Are you serious? I thought I was getting the best price on Expedia. Just know the Bunmi's here to tell you, Expedia tricks you into thinking you're getting the best rate. Now, you may be thinking, well, how is Travorium getting a better rate than Expedia? We don't. $1,900 is the rate. You see, what happens is because Expedia and Priceline, they have all the jingles, they do all the advertising, right? You know the theme songs, you know the logos. And so you're like, oh, okay, let me go to those sites, not realizing that that $5,000 price comes because they got to mark up the already wholesale price that they get. Now, let me ask you a question. How did you get here tonight? Were you advertised to? Did you see it on television? Was there some commercial that people paid for? Shake a head like this. No, absolutely not. It's friend telling friend. It's the best form of advertising in the world. Word of mouth advertising. That's how you got here. Somebody thought enough about you to say, ooh, I discovered a way to make daily pay in this $10 trillion travel, entertainment, and lifestyle industry. I've discovered a way to stay at 5-star places for 2-star prices, and I want to share this secret with you. And so now you get access. Everybody say access. Now you get access to below travel agent rates without you having to be one. Folks, it's awesome. That's platform number one. You get the hotels, you get the cruises, you get the car rentals, you get the theme parks, you get the tours, you get all of those things, but there can be a lifestyle that's so much better than just hotels. Let me tell you about our getaways and our world tours. So remember I said every single month you're going to get these things called travel points, like travel dollars almost, and they're going to be compounding. 270 the first month, then 270 the second month, now it's 540. Then you'll have some more, then it'll be 700 and some, and they'll keep building up. Well, you can use these travel points to bring in the luxury, to bring in the opulence, to bring in you staying at 5-star resorts, more than 200,000 of them around the world. Let's talk about platform number two, which would be the Getaways platform. So anybody here besides me ever bought we don't want to raise our hand high, ever bought a timeshare? Like, oh yeah, don't want to really admit it. Like, don't buy a timeshare. That's a scammy thing. All kinds of maintenance fees that keep going up, priced too high, blackout dates, contracts. Like, you don't want to get into all of that. There are no contracts here, no blackout dates here, no maintenance fees. But guess what happens for you? You get access to timeshares. You get to stay at the beautiful properties without having to be an owner, without having to take a tour. Yep, you get to enjoy it without the contracts and entanglements. So let's look at here. So let's say you go into the getaway platform, click on Dreamcation. You want to go to the Canary Islands, Spain. Yeah, honey, let's go to Spain. Let's go to the Canary Islands. I heard it was so beautiful. Now you can afford it. Can you believe you use your points to buy down the cost to just $1 a night? $7 plus a little tax for a whole week in a beautiful studio. What about Cabo San Lucas, Mexico? Like, do that. This is where the rich and famous go when they go to Mexico. But now you don't have to be rich, y'all. And you don't have to be famous. Like, you can book the trip. You deserve this type of lifestyle. And Trevorium is serving it to you on a silver platter because a whole week there in a one-bedroom suite in beautiful Cabo. What do you see there on the screen? 149 little measly dollars. That's not per night. That's for the whole entire stay for whomever you take with you. Now, if you're a grandma like me, I heard Katrina was a grandma. We both have multiple grandchildren, right? So we can't put them into a little hotel. Don't do that. You've got this membership. Now you're like, wait a minute, I can do the timeshare thing. So you go to Orlando, two-bedroom suite, spread out. You got the washer and dryer, the full kitchen, the jacuzzi tub, all the things, all the amenities for just $142 for the entire stay. Now you can afford those expensive theme parks because you didn't pay much for your accommodations. But guess what, too? Now in your back office, you are even going to save money on the theme parks. Activities, guys, the theme parks, the tours, even eating out when you go to these places, you can save money. So remember, I told you this wasn't about spending more money. This presentation is about you spending less while still what I call living in the lap of luxury, being able to get out and do all the things that you deserve that maybe you haven't been able to do in the past. You should be so glad that you're here tonight because now we're talking about getting out, enjoying yourself, seeing the world, and doing it. One more way that we're going to save, I'm going to introduce you to platform 3, and then I'm going to bring up a gentleman who's going to tell you also how he's saving even outside of all this good travel that you're seeing. So let me ask you this. Where in the world do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Because this membership is going to help you to take you there. Put it in the chat. You want to go to Egypt? I want to go see the pyramids. I want to do that. I've been to Dubai twice. I want to do that again. I want to take a food tour in Thailand. I want to go to Maldives and stay in the overwater bungalow. Just like shoot, I'm worth this. My family's worth it. I want to take my grandkids to all these places. We broaden our children's perspective and their horizons when we give them a better worldview. So let me look here and see. I need y'all to put in the chat, where in the world do you want to go? Katrina says Australia. Definitely want to do that. So put that in the chat while I show you how these world tours work. I see Greece. All right. Well, world tours are curated group travel. This is like group travel is all the thing. It's all the rage. We see Facebook groups like Black girls who travel, divas who travel, women on the go who travel, moms who travel. Like so many people love to travel. And this is group travel. So you go into your back office, you click on the world tours, and you're going to see this year over 150 beautiful, already done for you vacations. And when you get to these beautiful places like Venice, Italy, you're going to see people with their Trevorium hat on, their Trevorium t-shirts on, because people in 80 different countries around the world are looking at these same trips in their back office and they're clicking, hey, book it. Because why? They see that they can now do Venice, Italy for just $249 using their travel points. That's all it's going to cost. 5 days, breakfast included, glass factory tour included, $249. They're coming to Dubai because it only costs $379, or maybe you'll be like our friend.
Come on.
Or maybe you'll be like our friend Mo, who's about to go in May for just $49. And there'll be hundreds of people from around the world who are members of Trevorium who have this membership. And they're there for $49 plus breakfast included for the whole entire stay. What about Montego Bay, Jamaica? 5-star resort, 5 days, all inclusive. So I did the DR all inclusive. I saved $2,000. It was only $549. These rates that you see in red, guess what? That's for 2 people. So I paid $250, my partner paid $250 or $270, and we were there all inclusive. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the drinks, guys, at a price we could not find anywhere else. Other people had paid $2,000 or even 3 for the same time where we just paid a couple of hundred. This is the lifestyle that Trevorium is affording us because of this private, exclusive membership. So remember this, membership has its privileges, and friends don't let friends pay retail. Now, if you've been like, I've wanted to go to Hawaii, but I just have never been able to afford it, like it's $4.99 a night. Well, now because Trevorium, it's going to be $4.99 for the whole entire stay for you and your plus one with breakfast included. Maybe you wanted to do New York, but you're like, man, New York is so expensive. It's $3.99 a night. Not if you have this membership, it's $3.99 for the whole entire stay after you apply these travel points. And that includes breakfast at a 5-star hotel. Maybe you'll do Resorts World, 5-star in Las Vegas, folks, $19. Again, whole stay. Unbelievable price. So the reason why 35,000 members joined in 2025, and the year before that, like 25,000 people looked at this and said, ooh, I want to get this membership. The reason why we're doing these Zooms and people like you are signing up every single day is because this membership is putting $5,000 to $10,000 a year back into their pockets. And for most people around the world, that's just on the travel side. That's not even including what they could be saving on their everyday spending. So before I show y'all how much this costs, let's create more value. Jeff Trills, I need you to come up and I need you to show them real quick, like give them a testimony on how you've been saving with this membership.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can.
Awesome sauce. So yeah, I've been saving on this membership in quite a few ways. First thing I did when I got in the program was I needed to reduce the cost of my current bills. And so when they told me I can actually save on my current cell phone bill, I was like, no way. And so yes, way it's true because I actually went through the process and was able to eliminate $100 a month back in
Wow.
my pocket. So that's $1,200. That's 4 figures a year that gets put back in my pocket that I wouldn't have had access to prior to this membership, right? Then I was able to share the same gift of savings with a good friend of mine, and her bill for 6 lines was $380. And with this membership, it went from 380 to 192. That's 180 plus back in her pocket. I mean, and that's not including what I do because I'm a foodie. So I'm a foodie. Like I'm a foodie guy, and Smoothie King is one of my foodie favorites. And for those who, that's my healthy guilty pleasure. And so anybody know about Smoothie King, you might have to wait till Friday, or you might have to wait till your points accumulate to get your $2 off your smoothie. Well, with this membership, I'm able to walk in the store anytime I want to, multiple times a day if I want to, and get $2 off every single smoothie that I actually consume. So pretty super excited about that. I don't know what I would do without this membership. I know what I will be doing when we save on these bills. I'll tell you that much. That's before I even travel. So now that I'm able to save on these bills at the extra 1,200, I can now put that toward the trip if I wanted to, and it's still discounted. So yeah, they say whatever you think this is 1,000 times better.
Yeah, some cool guy wrote a song titled that. Whatever you think this is 1,000 times better. Hint, hint, hint. He's the one that came up with those lyrics. You'll hear him again at the end of this presentation. But guys, people are like, how are you saving all this money? Just look at this like a employee level discount club. You get employee level discounts, not just on travel, but on everyday expenses, even major life purchases. Yes, people have saved on cars. They have saved on appliances, literally thousands of dollars on appliance purchases. The list goes on and on. Dining, shopping, entertainment, concert tickets, sporting events, Costco, Walmart, like however you do life, this membership is going to help you save. So now you're asking, all right, Bunmi, how much is this? I heard you mention a timeshare. Is it like half the cost of what a timeshare is? Absolutely not, folks. Listen to this. I heard when I took that timeshare tour 2 months before I heard about this, I knew to say no, but travel was like the thing that everybody wants to do. I wanted to take my grandkids places, right? So I'm like, okay, grandma will spend this 17,000 on this timeshare. And then afterwards, I was like, I don't know if I should have done that. Well, 2 months later, when I heard about this and I saw this price of $269, I knew I should not have done what I done for $17,000. I was like, 17,000, 269, no comparison. So there are 3 membership levels, but only one that people choose. Type platinum in the chat for me right now. Type platinum in the chat. You want the top tier membership because it gives you the most savings, the most travel points, the deepest discounts, the most money, folks, at a price like you'll probably spend this weekend at the mall. And so, in this type of inflationary economy, we are not trying to get anybody to spend more money. So again, I'm going to keep saying that because I don't want you to think that this is costing you anything. I want you to understand the value that it's creating for you, the savings that it's creating for you. Money is putting back into your bank account. Because remember, a penny saved is a penny what? Daytria said it, Jeff said it, it's a penny earned. And so the top membership is only a one-time 269 tax deductible dollars. That's it. When you add on our next slide, you'll see $99 to that. You're going to want to do that. Why? Because, folks, you want to share this with other people and get paid for doing so. Now, that part is optional. I want you to understand that's optional. You can get all the benefits that we talked about and you don't have to share it. But why keep this to yourself? In fact, your friends will be real hot with you if they hear you did Dubai for $1. If you went on some beautiful excursion and you save like Mo, he went on a cruise. The excursion on the cruise was $800, but he got it for just $300 in his back office, saving $500. Like, that's the level of the savings that we get here. Like, your friends will be upset if you don't tell them about this. So tell them about it and let it put money in your pocket. Now, so every month you get those 270 travel points. And monthly, it's only $135. So every dollar in the membership that we pay, you get 2 travel points. Now, let me tell you this. I've never paid that 135. And you don't ever have to pay the 135. So I know you're asking, okay, but wait a minute. How do I not pay the 135? Well, again, we want this to be a no-brainer for you. So the first way that we're going to help you to free up 135 or more a month is the first 10 days, 7 days you're here, we want you to do 10 things. And one of those things is to go into your savings portal and find out how much you can save on your cell phone bill, how much money that potentially you could save on your car insurance, how much you can save like Ruth is saving on her energy bill. We've got Latanya that has saved on her like direct TV, and Gerald has saved on his cable. Yep, all those things people are saving money on. So if you're not spending as much as you were paying before, you're freeing up that money to take care of the membership. But there is another way for the membership to be of no cost to you. I want you to do like I did. I want you to do like Cass did, who you're about to hear from. And that is refer 3 members at the same membership level as you. And now you're earning as much as you are spending. Now, if I were you, I would come in here tonight. I would sign up. I would reach out to some friends and say, man, I heard about something that's going to help us to save in this inflationary economy, putting money back into our pockets, but still allowing us to upgrade and just live the life that we really want to live. You refer three memberships at the same level where you are, and now you're earning as much as you are spending. So that's how I never had to pay the 135. There are 8 billion people in this world. These people, these 8 billion, guess what they want to do? They want to travel more. They want to travel better, meaning staying at 5-star places for 2-star prices. And they want to travel for less. And they want to save money on things that they're already spending money on. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take that 269 and to it, you're going to add $99. Now, this isn't per month. That $99 is only once a year. That $99 is tax deductible. I talked to Dave Meany the other day. He's a gentleman who's in the business. And he said, because of my Travorium membership and this being a home-based business, I came out so good in taxes. He actually got back $25,000, ladies and gentlemen. So that's another way that you're going to make out better financially because of all of the tax deductions this business affords you. On the low end, 2,000, on average, 10,000, over 400 different tax write-offs because you now have a home-based business in the $10 trillion travel and lifestyle industry. That's going to put more money back into your pockets. Don't let that money go to Uncle Sam. Keep it in your household. So when you add the 269 and the 99, we're in this for only 370 tax deductible dollars. All right, so let me round third and show you the money. Do me a favor, type in the chat, show me the money. I'm gonna show y'all the money. You're gonna hear another testimony, and then we're going to be done. You guys say daily pay. I want y'all to say that with me. Say daily pay. I know I can't hear you, but I'm imagining you're saying this because this is the part that I want you to get excited about. This is the part that the world needs. You know what? There's so many people who are complaining about their jobs, complaining about robbing Peter to pay Paul. They're complaining about not having enough money to do the things they want to do. But then often you bring an opportunity like this and they are poor about it. Poor, Poor, means passing over opportunities regularly. Don't have a poor mentality. Ask yourself this: have I been complaining about not having enough money? Have I been complaining about being late on my bills? Well, now the answer to what's been ailing you is being served to you today. We want you to be that person to say, Lord, thank you for bringing me this opportunity. Let me show you how to get more money coming into your household. So we're going to help you. You see, Katrina's here, and she said yes. If you were invited by her, not only will she help you, not only will Marva help you, you'll have me and a community of other people. We're going to show you an amazing system for referring others to this private lifestyle savings membership. And for each person that you refer, you're going to get at least a $50 bonus. But that's not where the big money comes in. The big money is that money while you are sleeping, the residual income. Now, it starts out, what you would see was, oh, that's not much money, just $4.45 a day. But guess what? That times 30, you've got enough to cover your membership. So this is step one. Refer three. Now you're earning as much as the membership costs. You're getting this 7 days a week. But guess what happens? Remember, we talked about the best way of advertising in the world? What did I say it was? I told you it was word of mouth advertising. See, you're going to fall in love with this membership so much. You're going to be like the people who've been posting online all this week and just telling people, man, I saved on my car insurance. I'm saving on pizza for my kids. I saved on some shopping. I saved on cologne. I saved on perfume. I saved on tires. And the savings is legit, real deal savings to get excited about. And you're going to be posting about this, and people are going to say, wait a minute, how are you saving this money? How was your cell phone bill $120 a month and now it's only $30? And you're going to be like, oh, it's this private lifestyle savings membership that I've become a part of. And they're going to say, well, how can I become a part of it? And there you go. So not only will you refer three, but you'll tend to refer more. And guess what those are going to want to do? Those people you refer, they're going to refer others. Now, other people are sharing this with people, and you are benefiting financially. You're going to be a one-star director at $10 a day, like Raven Samuels became today, with 8 platinum memberships on her left team, 8 platinum memberships on her right team. She didn't refer all those people. She's a school teacher by profession, a busy mom. But guess what? She saw enough where she said, wow, I could use multiple streams of income. I would like to one day to be able to leave my job, but for now, an extra $500 a month in residual income, I can use that to pay my car payment. And so congratulations to her, Katrina, and Marva. You're going to hear about them being one star in the not too distant future. So that's $10 a day. But we have a 2-star director on here at $25 a day. Now, I want her to unmute because this lady, she's no stranger to this home-based business industry, but she's never found the success with other companies like she has found here with Trevorium. Real quick, Cassandra, can you please talk to the people and let them know what's happening for you at Two Star?
Absolutely. At Two-Star Director, I am waking up every single day to $25 that I didn't even have to work for. I am making that passive income in my sleep. I wake up and it is there. 365 days of the year. I mean, Christmas, New Year's, you name it, 365 days a year. This company pays without fail on time, and it is absolutely amazing. Also, and I mean, it took me a long time. Like she said, I'm no stranger in this industry. I've been searching and searching for well over 2 decades, but I stuck and stay, and now I'm getting my pay, and it is so sweet. Also, at Two-Star Director, you get a beautiful championship ring. You get up to $750 monthly lifestyle bonus. I'm telling you, this company knows how to treat people right and not make it hard for them to see the money. So what happens? I ain't going nowhere. Like Boomy said, I ain't never paid that 135, and I am here to stay. Back to you, Boomy.
And she left out a juicy part. Tell them about that bonus, Cass.
Uh, the up to
Well,
750.
yeah, but what about but your personal? You making sure that you getting that? What did you get?
I don't understand what you're asking me.
No, never mind. I'm just telling them, guys, it was just so awesome, Cass. I was so excited for you when that bonus last month came into your wallet. And I just want them to see it's not just like up to 750 people here. When you are Two Star, it's not just oh, you may can get it, maybe not, but any month that you refer one person, guys, that money comes in. I just want to let you know that Cass had it in her bank account. She's not just talking about it, she actually received it in her bank account. And so just know that this is what is available to anybody who says, you know what, I could use that extra income. Comma money every month, but it doesn't stop there. Because, Cass, where are you on your way to?
3-star director, even though I love Two-Star, but I'm meant to be an ambassador, so I got to keep going. I'm almost at 3-star.
And she'll be waking up to how much, Cass?
$70, 365 days of the year. Yes.
Absolutely.
Like Jeff said with the song he wrote, whatever y'all think this is, I promise you it's 1,000 times better. It's no bluff.
And that's $70. That's just the start of the day, the start of the morning. Because why? People love this membership. They're sharing it organically, they're sharing it on social media. And other people are telling people, you're getting people to follow in your team from what the people above you do. As Marva tells people, and you're on her team, those people can fall below you. As Katrina tells people, those people can fall below you. That's how you get to these different levels from what you do, from what those people do, and from what the people above you do. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And you get paid from all of that. Now, you won't stay at 3-star forever unless you want to, because the next thing that happens, as people tell people, you'll be waking up to a $100 bill every single day. 4-star director with a 4-star a lifestyle bonus every single month. You'll also be able to make what's called coding bonuses. The coding bonuses start at 1-star. What's that? That just means bonus money, not just when you share with people, but when the people that you share it with others, more bonus money coming into you. And then let me tell you what happens in at ambassador. The next position, ambassador, is our coveted six-figure position. You're waking up to $140 a day, but something special happens when you get here. With 188 on your left team, 188 on your right team, you're now opened up to the global bonus pool. Remember those 80 countries I told you that Travorium is doing business in? Well, now you get to override the revenue from all of those 80 countries. We don't have any ambassadors making less than 5 figures per month. So if you're here and you got that entrepreneurial spirit, you believe in multiple streams of income, you want to make money while you're sleeping, set your sights here on Ambassador. We're going to help you to get there. Not only do you deserve the vacations and the respite and the relaxation and your feet in the warm sand and staying in the overwater bungalows and taking all the staycations, but you deserve this money. You deserve this money while you are sleeping. Residual income just hits different. Now, I'm going to end it here, but I want you to know this daily pay goes all the way up to $3,200. I don't need you to understand how the comp plan works. I just need you to understand that you need this comp plan. It would make absolutely no sense to have in the last year to have complained about money issues than to be on here tonight and you not use this to get the money problem out of the way. And so, this is what I want you to do now. I want you to rate yourself either a 1, 2, or 3. We typically don't have any ones. A 1 is a person who just can't see it, right? They don't want to save, they don't want to travel, they don't want to make money. They just no, none of y'all are a 1. Y'all are better than that. Y'all not ones. Now, 2 or 3. A 3 is somebody who says, "Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to get positioned. I want to be like Cass. I want to be like Daytree. I want to be like Marvin, Katrina. I want to save money. Who doesn't want to do that? I want to make another stream of income without having to get another job. And I deserve a lifestyle of the option of traveling and staying in beautiful places with my family for pennies on the dollar." If that's you, then you text the number 3 to whomever invited you. Now, whether you text it or not, they're going to call you because they're trained to do a good job just to find out what you liked about what you heard here tonight. If you have any questions, they'll get those answered. But I promise you, I always say this, you think long, you think wrong on this one. I mean, it just checks all the boxes. There are no downsides. Someone said, "I'm a 3. Can I sign up all over again?" Like, that's how we feel. Every time we hear this, we're like, man, like, we love this. We just love hearing the presentation again because it's like, oh, we did the right thing. We made the right choice with this. And so a 2 would be someone you love the membership. You want to save money on your spending. You want to save money on your travel, but maybe the entrepreneurial lifestyle is not for you. And that's okay. Remember, I said, whether you share this or not, you still get all the benefits. So you can get started tonight, and it would just be $269 for you because you do not have the option of sharing and you do not have the option of writing it off on your taxes because it's not a business for you. It's just a lifestyle membership that's helping you to enjoy life. So you're just a customer. So whether you want to be a part of the team or whether you want to be a customer using all these amazing benefits, let me be the first to welcome you to the BIT group. That stands for Billionaires in Training. That's our team name. That just lets you know where our mindsets are. And guys, I'm telling you, you're going to be so glad that you said yes to this membership. And so I'm going to bring back on Marva and Katrina. These ladies are going to the top. Marva, let me tell you, we've got some seniors doing some amazing things. My mother, when I told her about this membership, she was 80 years old. She said, "Bunmi, I want to create more memories with you. I want to make more money and not have to ask your father. And I want to continue traveling the world." Well, in 11 months, my mother was able to build up a residual income of $2,000 a month, where after working 40 years, her Social Security was $2,000 a month. Now she's making actually more than 2,000 more in residual income from this opportunity right here. Now she's off in Ghana, making an impact on people's lives, having the extra money to have the fun, to help the families, to do the things she wants to do because she said yes to this opportunity. That's what we're talking about, impacting lives. And with that, back to you, Katrina.
Well, thank you so much, Bumi. Didn't you do a wonderful job? This is
Excellent,
one of the
excellent.
reasons why I am here with my membership is because the great mentorship of partners like Bumi. And I just want to thank you and appreciate you and all of our guests for attending. Marva?
Again, thank you, guests, for coming on tonight and listening to all the great things that this lifestyle has to offer. And Boomy, thank you so very much for being our presenter and letting everyone know about the great things I'm just so excited. I just don't know what to do. And like someone else said, I'm ready to sign up again. So again, did you want to open it for questions?
Well, that absolutely can be something that we do. We don't usually do it, but if there are any guests on here that need any clarity about anything, says, hey, it's Friday night, none of us are out. We'll take a couple minutes to do that. And if there are no questions, we want to end with that song we told you about. Whatever you think this is 1,000,
Thousand
1 times
times better.
better. So listen to the words now. It's going to mean more to you now that you've seen this presentation. But do we have any questions? Any questions? Or if we don't have any questions, is there anyone who has a burning, quick, like 30-second testimony that you want to share that we can just add to the end of this real quick? Because we do have time for 1 or 2 30-second testimonies. Any more? Anybody else want to share before we go?
Well, I want to say something, Bunmi.
Sure, go ahead.
This is Pastor Nora. And I tell you, I love my membership. I will not leave home without it. I tell you, I've been blessed, and I went to Dubai. My round trip ticket was $833, and I saved $1,000 on that. So I love this membership.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Pastor Nora.
You're
She is
welcome.
committed to this business. When her cousin shared this, when her friend shared this with her, she immediately jumped in. She's been doing a phenomenal job of sharing it with others, making that daily pay. She's another one who saw it and is going straight to the top. This is something people just add into what they're currently doing, not leaving their job, but having another stream of income in addition to. Thank you, Nora, and having a phenomenal lifestyle. Anybody else?
And I just want to add about the trip incentive you
Ooh.
get just for signing up. So, Bunmi, I'll let you speak on that.
Why do I always forget that part? That's so much value, guys. That's worth more than the cost of enrolling here tonight. You're going to get a free trip to 40 different destinations globally, to over 40 different cities to choose from in the U.S. In fact, Will and Samantha, they just did their incentive trip. They decided to go to Venice, Italy. Do you know they only paid $168 for that dream vacation? $168. And Samantha said it was the vacation of her life. Her dream trip is something she had only dreamt about, and Trevorium made it a reality. So when you join tonight, you will get your free incentive trip as well. Only requirements, just be here 14 days. Once you're here 14 days, then that is yours. So with that, get with the person who invited you right now. Again, let me tell you, there's something called first movers advantage. You don't just want to join, you want to get position, because the sooner you get position, the person who brought you in, as they bring in other people, that gets to spill underneath of you. You get to benefit from what the person who brought you in does. You guys, you don't want to miss that. We call it spill. If you wait and other people come in before you, then you're going to be under them. You'll still work out. It'll still work out fine for you. But I'm just telling you, it's better when you can get more help than less help. So the sooner you get positioned, the sooner you're going to see benefit from having that, what we call first movers advantage. So with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and put on our theme song and take it out the same way we came in. Remember, whatever you think this is, it's 1,000
It's 1,000 times
better.
Written and produced by our own Jeff Trill
Jeff.
that you heard from tonight. All right. Want to hear it? Here you go.
Better lifestyle energy.
Yeah.
Whatever you thought this was, it's 1,000 times better.
Hey, y'all, turn on your cameras now. Let's see all those beautiful faces out
It's
there.
1,000 times better. The movement is here. We travel, we save, we live free. Let's go.
We ain't waiting no more for paydays to come. Daily pay flowing, yeah, we already won. Save on trips for $1 and we out 8 nights. While they paying full price, we taking flight. Bills go down, savings go up, we stacking. $1 saved is $1 earned, no capping. We relocate what we used to spend, no stress. Now we living that dream life, nothing less.
We ain't waiting for permission, we just press go. Helped another save money, watch the income grow. Every book and every share, we do it better. And when they ask what this is, we say,
whatever you think this is, it's 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together. Whatever you think this is, 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access
And
over
to the guests,
upsell,
thank
that's
you.
our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together.
they waiting 30 days just to get that check. We getting daily pay, residual respect. No upsell fees, no middleman cut. Just access to savings, yeah, we leveling up. Old school agents now joining the shift, cause we showing them how to live, not just assist. They don't chase one time, pay no more. They building wealth while they open doors.
Unlock your life, unlock your freedom. Travel the world and still keep your income. We the Netflix of travel, Amazon of vibes. One click away from paradise. Whatever you think this is, it's 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel the better. Whatever you think this is, 1,000 times better. We ain't selling trips, we selling freedom forever. Access over upsell, that's our letter. Better lifestyle, family, we travel together. Together, better, 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 better. Better, 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 better.
This ain't just travel, it's a movement.
Yes.
We save more, earn more, and live better.
Whatever you think it is, it's 1,000 times better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We travel together.
together, baby. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Welcome to the team. Have a great weekend, everyone. And welcome to Trevorium and the BIT Group Billionaires in Training. Good night.
Yes,
Good
thank
night,
you.
everyone.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
It's 1,000 times better.
A
Good
1,000
night.
times better.
1,000 times better.